So we join this 4-3 Crawford. So Engin trying very hard to win a gammon here, which will win him the match. Andrea just needing a single point to win. So we join as this has started. We see again another anchor with back marker situation, which we were talking about a little bit before. Is this I think this is a 6-2. So this looks nice, just making a 4-point, I guess. Engin makes a lot of these plays. Engin's very, very happy to leave his bar point slotted in order to build those primes. You see, very kind of traditional player, very pure, beautiful backgammon. So this is a 3-1, and obviously he's going to hit.
And just to recap for people watching at home, that's
hit at the back, by the way.
That's Engin Ongel on the right. You may just have seen the top of his head then as he bent over to make that play. And Andrea de Zandanati is there on the left. Blue jumper.
Yeah, so Engin thinking about this 1. I think it is a 1. I mean, I just played 24-23 here. As I say, I think this hit the man at the back because it gives you the best kind of racing pips. It's generally not a bad play. It's an awkward 6 here. Got a hit. And Engin's clearly a favourite here. Nice position. Again, so bang, man back, bang, double hit on the bar, and now look at those gammons go up, and Engin really in the driving seat here. This is the 4-1, I mean, you've got a hit on the 2-point. No, Engin again, very pure, prime. I mean, I would blitz this, just go all out for the blitz, take the guy off. You don't want him anchoring here, anchoring's irritating.
There you go, and Andrea comes in, he doesn't anchor, so he hasn't managed to make a point there, but he has brought his checkers in.
I mean, arguing against the blitz is the 4 checkers that Engin has back. With only 11 checkers, you can never close a guy out. That said, I would have attacked. So, Engin, look at his army. It is completely split, his army. Completely split. It's got nothing in the middle of the board whatsoever. And the way Andrea will exploit that is just by priming him and just completely controlling that outfit.
Which that 6 obviously helped very much with bringing that down.
The 5. Right, now this is a little bit fast, isn't it? So, that strategy of just hold stuff, play stuff has been, the dice have cruelly taken that away, and that is awkward. Very awkward. So now this is a very interesting game. So Engin's in this, position you never want to be in of, kind of the back checkers completely split. But Andrea, he's just, kind of got that awful position with the ace point made, with the cube of checkers, the 9 checkers, very powerful on the 8, 7, and 6 points. So what do we see here with 5-1? Okay. So I think you've got to get them moving. I think you've got to solve your big problem, and your big problem is the disconnect of those back checkers. You've got to start them moving. So 6-1. Oh, this is amazing roll. What an amazing roll. 6-1.
In fact, a choice of hit once you come out the back with a 6.
This is very nice. So you'll just be having a look at the number of shots back here. Obviously, if he hits the man at the end, then the 6s and 1s. I think it's kind of 6s and 1s anyway. So again, I'm not entirely sure here. I think this would be my natural play. I need to look at it and think about it. No, it's 5. Sorry,
and obviously the score here is 4-3. It's actually the Crawford game, so there will be no cube action this game. There will be no doubling. Engin can win 2 points if he wins a gammon.
That's 2-4, is it? Okay. 6-2. I mean, I meant 5 points because I'm a simple chap. I mean, I do understand you've got a big problem with the. Okay. I can believe this.
I was going to say, in many ways, it's a much more effective blocking play.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. Double 4 is a horrible, horrible roll here. Horrible roll.
Actually, horrible, irrespective of Andrea's play, but
yeah. So there's going to be some sort of. This is just so ugly. Some sort of switch play, I think. No, oh yes, this is better. No, this is much better. Yeah, okay, and again, Engin not afraid, as I say, to leave that back man slotted. As they traditional Engin play.
Of course, if it doesn't get hit, as it
Well,
didn't,
and he needs to roll a 6 here.
doesn't look like that's it.
This does not look like a 6. I mean, really, this is a very nasty position for Engin because he's not going to be able to hold the timing. 6-6.
So off goes Andrea.
And he's thinking about making a 3-point here. I mean, for me, I would be tempted just to hold it here and make Engin crack next go.
That's exactly what he's looking at. He doesn't want to play that checker until 1 point, of course. That's what's preventing him from just playing this and picking up his dice.
I mean, it's a dead checker on the ace point. You can never move again until you're bearing off. You would like to make the 3-point, undoubtedly, but it might just give up a bit too much by allowing him to come out with 5s and 6s. He will just play a pure 2-point game if he can, and if he can keep his, you've got to when you hit your shot, you've then got to contain the man, and this is, he would have come out anyway. So this does allow Engin to keep his time.
Yeah.
Extremely important for him. So, he's certainly not looking good. It's not where you'd want to be. But now when he gets the shot, chances are his board's going to be intact. And that's incredibly important. You don't want a Swiss cheese board by the time you get your shot. Because even if you hit, you don't win. Whereas if you hit here, with enough checkers off, without red having too many checkers off, you can even be a favourite. So just bearing in against the 2-point.
So Andrea here is just absolutely focusing on not getting hit and
he
having
just wants
to
to
face
come round.
Engin's board.
Come round safely. So he's only got 3 to play. It's awkward. This is awkward. You can see this is clearly a weakener, making his position worse. And he's going to have bad rolls next go. Oh, and Engin, that's a fantastic roll for Engin. He is out, and he'll keep going with the 2. He won't stay there. I mean, if you looked at something like 6-1, you really don't want to have stayed there if he rolls 6-1, because you'll be on the bar rather than having that nice direct shot.
I think he might be thinking about slotting the ace point.
Sorry, I thought it was a 5-2.
I think it's a 5-4.
Well, I think you've got to get off the point. You don't want to be on the bar and just allow him time to. I don't think that would be my view. Engin's looking very closely at it. He's looked closely at it. He's playing out.
It doesn't seem you get much advantage from staying there. I can see the disadvantage that you mentioned, that you might end up on the bar. Whereas in fact, there aren't many plays where you would get to hit without that.
Oh, that's a really nice roll. That really, really nice roll. Clears beautifully, and Engin's in a lot of trouble.
So this match might be over very shortly.
Yeah, well, we've got some good matches lined up. I think we're going to go to John Hurst, Julian Fetterlein in the professionals tournament, 11-point match. I don't feel qualified to commentate on those two illustrious kind of backgammon players' game, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go anyway. So 6-5 now, Blots. 6-5, 6-4. That's fine. Now you've got things like 6-3, 5-3, which are going to block now. Next go. So Engin's got to go in order to keep his board there. So 5-2, that's very nice. So I don't think anything blocks again next go. So Engin's just going to come round. So this is double 5, nice, very nice roll. Now so he's got 8 checkers off, so he's going to have more checkers off by the time Engin might even hit. Even if Engin were to hit now with 8 checkers off and a closed board, that would be about evens. So Engin, just in terrible trouble here. Big doubles block, no. Engin's got to stay if he can. He doesn't want to see a 6. That's it, and it'll be a handshake.